Alright, here we go. I don't know how this will go. I don't know if it explains. It probably doesn't explain. This is for Dirty 30 month. Anyway, this one's called I'm the Outsider with an Empty Space by My Side. I've always been tethered in moments that have blackened my mind. I grew up on the house chained unto my father's monstrous darkness. My mother's protection lost when she sunk into mental illness. She came to hate all things that were male. Treated me as a child as if I was an alien, an intruder in her space. While my father continued his abuse of me and my sister, my family attempted at times to protect my sister. They forgot about me. Me, the little boy, began to cross-dress, trying foolishly to replace my mother, who had become a violent stranger. Only two adults suspected the truth of what was happening to me living with my father. One was my grandmother, the other was an aunt. They only saw me intermittently, but when they did see me, they tried to fill the gap my mother had left, while the rest of the family turned their collective backs, embraced denial. Outside the home, my life was the usual suburban boy's life. Friends, sport, playing after school, library books on every subject, and all forms of fiction. Science fiction came to dominate. When I hit my teens, drugs and alcohol became my saviour, a false saviour in reality. I became a party animal on the self-destruction express. Working and partying became the focus of my life, bitter wall to deny the hurt inside. Until one day I was forced to face my pain, came to realise I had been sexually abused into my teens. I started to learn to believe in myself, stopped the self-hate, went back, got an education, got out of taking drugs, confronted my father and fought and lost. Never spoke to him again. Party when he died. Then the one auntie who cared died of cancer, and my grandmother died of a stroke. I sunk into drink and flirted with drugs again. Got into doing poetry and spoken word. Smashed my motorcycle up. Ended up in the hospital. Self-abuse and abused by others as an adult. Laughed at myself and the world around me. Got bashed and nearly killed. Agoraphobia and a belief I wasn't good enough to continue to be a man. Changed my gender. Lived as a woman. Began to look after my mother. Implants. And died for a minute in Thailand. Came back to the poetry scene as Bridget. Turmoil spinning in my head. What had I done to myself? Changed back to my birth gender, male. Someone paid to help remove the implants by surgery. I paid the money back. Changed my name back to Robert. Learned I suffered from disassociation, confronted the abuse caused by my mother and by other family members out in the wilds of my past. Began to learn how to love myself. Remember the one person who loved me, understood me, and cared about me. They were taken from me. I lost them. Blaming myself for all the wrongs that happened. It wasn't my fault. I made mistakes. I ran away. I was scared. I listened to people who misled me. I set myself up to be abused by others. I failed to help myself. Friends and family failed me again. Failed to help. So I'm looking to reclaim all that is really mine. I'm not looking for revenge for the harm done. I like to regain what was taken from me with honesty and compassion. Justice is what I want. Not just any justice. Justice with the blindfold removed. As I stand as an outsider with an empty space by my side. There you go. Actually, it doesn't sound that bad once I did it. It sounded better than what I thought.